Alrighty, time is now 5:38 this morning. Checking in with Alex, and it looks to be a mostly pleasant week.
Yes, it is looking to be a mostly pleasant week with some well above average temperatures, of course. So definitely not feeling like January. I'm sure a lot of you are enjoying the reasonably warm temperatures that we have in the afternoon hours, but I know it is winter time and some of you are still keeping up that slim hope for maybe something of that little S word in the forecast. Yes, I am referring to snow, and we don't have any signs of that, but we do have signs of our next major cool down, although it is going to come after a warming trend for the first part of your work week. 42 degrees and mostly cloudy over downtown Dublin. Your current visibility map continues to show widespread dense fog in nature, mainly to the north of us, but creeping into our northernmost counties and then starting to limit visibility in areas like Macon, Gordon, over to Sandersville. But your visibility is below a mile ahead of you in these areas of that dark gray color like you see up there near Lake Oconee and Lake Sinclair. So this does come in light of our dense fog advisory. So this will go until about 10 a.m. this morning. Between 10 to 11 a.m. is the time I am anticipating a lot of that surface level cloud cover to continue to lift up and eventually clear out into a partly cloudy afternoon. But here's a look at your temperatures. Some low 40s up to the north, transitioning into some mid, some upper 40s. Everyone in between 40 and 50 degrees as you walk outside. So a pleasantly warm start and a couple degrees above average for this time of year. But also take a look at your satellite and radar, which is picking up on some higher level cloud cover farther down to the south. You don't see as much cloud cover up to the north, and these are the areas that are popping up some fog in nature. So as your skies begin to clear, that's when the fog looks likely to build into the forecast. But as I mentioned, as we head into the afternoon, high temperature of 67 degrees and some partly cloudy skies. So once again, continuing to be above average and a little bit warmer than what we were sitting at with a high temperature of 64 degrees yesterday. So on future view, you're not going to see much besides really just on and off cloud cover throughout today, throughout tomorrow, and there will be one rain chance that I do have highlighted, and that's mainly going to be Tuesday night, overnight into early morning on Wednesday. This is going to be an upper level disturbance that passes through. We have a little bit of moisture in the forecast to work with, so all we're looking at is maybe some spotty light showers that could be present overnight, and you may walk out to a bit of some wet roads as you make your way out the door for the morning commute on Wednesday. But then Wednesday afternoon, looking nice and dry, maybe some high level clouds in the forecast, nothing that's going to really produce anything in the way of rain and nothing that is going to stop the warming trend. That's your main highlight over the next 3 days. Back into the 70s tomorrow, even as high as the mid 70s as we go into Wednesday afternoon. Very thankfully, that is where we peak, but it looks like we're going to end the work week on a very warm note for this time of year before we finally see signs of a cool down after our next rainmaker Friday into Saturday.